Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be testing out the test rides, not just in here, but also in Simeon's car dealership. So let's start with this one here. This is the vehicle you get for being able to be on a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. So this is only for those players only, but we're going to test drive this vehicle today. Enter a line. Okay guys, so this vehicle, I actually quite like the look of it right now. No, let's try that again. Wait till we get into the actual thing itself. Okay guys, so I like the look of this vehicle. I personally actually like it. If I wanted to buy it, I'd probably leave it stock because this actually looks pretty damn neat. But this car doesn't really have good turning speeds. Like if you're taking a corner at fast speeds, you're not going to be able to go through with this. Actually, nah, I take that back. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty nimble. Depending on how you use it, really. It's just really how you use it to make this car the best it could possibly be. But if you take corners too hard, you will crash like I just did there. Anyway, let's go test out those other test rides, like the Comet, the Pariah, whatever. Let's just do whatever we can. The Coil Cyclone, I mean, so. Okay, so this next one is going to be the Pista Comet S2. So let's give this a good test drive. We'll test out the other two. I do like that middle car. I can't wait to test that for you guys. Okay, so we've got the Pista Comet S2 here. This vehicle is actually a pretty nice vehicle. I like the look of it, but it's not like... It's got like amazing performance. Now it's one of those cars that have a spoiler that you can not upgrade to make it go up. It's a really nice looking vehicle, but the way it performs, I don't know how to rate this thing. I'm gonna say out of like worst being 1, 10 being the best, I'd give it about a 7. Okay, I don't think this thing has great performance. I don't think this thing has bad performance. So 7 is kind of a good middle ground, if you know what I mean. So this car, yeah, I like it this week. So unfortunately, I cannot remember the name of this vehicle, but I know it was something Emperor. Like I know it was the Emperor or something, but yeah. Anyway, this car, I kind of like the look of it. I don't know what you got. What do you guys think? This is probably one of my favorite looking cars in GTA 5 Online, but we're gonna test this thing out. All right, let's take this thing out. Okay, so let's test this thing. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and okay, let's go. Okay, so let's just see how well this thing performs around the first couple corners. Okay, this car it's not that great. I don't think this car is that great with corners, because you could easily, you know, go too fast, you could go too slow and you'd be alright, but you don't really want to have to do that. What you want to do is to just take corners at like a really moderate speed, really, like a really good speed, like sort of like what I'm doing right now. But yeah, so far this car does not perform too bad as in speed wise. Like it takes straights pretty well, but I just don't know how to feel about this thing with like corners and stuff. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this car performs well at all? I don't know. I like how it performs when it's going straight, but it's not great going to this corners and stuff. I don't think. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but I don't know. So what do you guys think? Do you think this car performs pretty well? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, so this car is an electric car. It's quite good in performance, is what I know about this car right now. But you know what? I take that back. If I went too fast and I wanted to crash into a corner, I would have done it to double the speed. But this car, you're gonna have to slow it down quite a bit. Even that's not enough to like stop this car from crashing into a pole or something, you know. But this car, I own it, but I don't think it's the best car in the game, you know. This car has bad turning speeds, you know. Like it's not that good against corners, but I guess if you could maneuver it right, it'd be fine. I didn't want to drive this car for that long, so let's move on to Simeon's area. Okay, here we are at Simeon's area. Let's start with the Speedo, because I don't think anyone's going to drive this thing. Okay, so I do know one thing about this vehicle that's actually okay about this vehicle. Okay, so when you get a nightclub, right, you get this car for free. So I don't see really a good point in actually buying this vehicle in specific. Like I just can't see people buying the vehicle at all, but it doesn't perform too bad. So I guess if you want a big van that does not bad speed. Sorry guys, I can't keep a straight face. Don't buy this thing. It's a waste of money. Honestly guys, I've seen better things that you can get with that kind of money. So don't buy this vehicle. I promise you guys, you're not missing out on anything with this thing, okay? Buying the Speedo, just don't do it, man. Just don't do it. Let's just go straight to the next one. I can't keep a straight face for this, man. I know you can't see it, but still. Honestly, man, how can you even want to buy this vehicle? Okay, and if you want to know how it sounds, I'll just give it a little bit of a drive again, just to show you guys how it sounds. Okay, let's move on to the next vehicle, which is this weenie car. I'm not going to say its name because I really can't pronounce these names of these cars. So let's just go straight into this thing. So I will not lie, this car looks kind of interesting. It kind of looks like you found it in a scrapyard and you just want to try and reinstall it to make it look better. And this is the best someone could do to the car to make it look better. No, but the point is, this car, I'd say it's worse than the Speedo in turning wise, but looks alone is a lot better than the Speedo. I mean, come on, you really want to get the Speedo over this? Come on, man. So the car sounds quite good. I know you can barely hear it with the traffic and all, but still, this car sounds okay. I don't think it's okay. I'll just give it the okay. Anyway, let's drive this thing back to the dealership and let's go test drive the next car, which is very similar to this one. Okay, so we're gonna test drive this one next. Like I said before, I don't know what the car's names are, so we're just gonna test drive them. Okay, 2 seconds in. And I actually don't mind how the thing sounds. This thing sounds okay. Let's see how it takes corners. We're not going to test drive this one for very long. So let's just see how well it can take this corner right here. So this car looks okay. I will not lie. I do like the way this thing looks, but it's not like breathtaking. Sorry guys, I can't turn because I'm terrible at driving in this game. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's try to hit this corner right here. Okay, this thing has really good turning. If you really wanted to turn this vehicle, you could really get some good turning in with this vehicle. This has probably been the best car we've tested with turning wise. Okay, this thing looks amazing. I love the look of this vehicle. I guess one thing that they did do good with this dealership is they put 2 good looking cars in the dealership and, well, 3 bad ones, but still the point is this thing doesn't look too bad. If you want to get a car that looks good, I guess go for this one. I don't mind the look of this car at all. Oh, by the way, I think this thing performs okay. Okay, so this car can be upgraded at the Arena War place. Now, I don't know if this thing can be upgraded at Benny's. I wish I knew that, but, you know, even if it wasn't, this thing would still look cool as an arena vehicle too, so, yeah. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to wrap up the video for the day. This car performs okay, just so you know. This car performs okay. But if you guys want to get any of these vehicles, anyone that I'd suggest get the Sultan Classic. Let me just show you real quick. Okay, out of any of these vehicles, this one's probably your best bet right here. This one right here, the Garrett Sultan Classic. Alright, that's going to wrap up the video for the day, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!